How's it going, everybody? Happy hump day. That sounds and means something a little different in Australia. I hope you guys are doing great. Thanks for all the nice comments on the last video. I finally got this thing doing something. It's not been without its frustrating moments. I will say, with these so-called parts guitars, which I don't love that term, to be honest, because I feel like it discredits the design a little bit, you know. I mean, if you saw this from a distance, you would just say it's a Telecaster, no matter who made it. But, you know, whatever. That's an argument for the ages. But this thing is, it sounds pretty good. I like these pickups. The bridge pickup, as I was hoping, has the clanky kind of mid-range. It's pretty cool. This particular one is it's a higher output than these normally are, and it was supposedly designed after Malcolm Young's from AC/DC, who, as you know, had just one of these in his Gretsch. And I didn't realize that pickup had been modified in any way. I was looking for something to balance with the output of this neck pickup, which is about 8K. And so that worked out well. And they're even in phase, as in, like, I didn't have to flip a magnet on one of them. Or, you know, like the middle sound is the proper middle sound. It's not like the really thin doinky. It's got a character, this thing. It plays like shit right now because there's a couple of problems that I have that I'm facing, which means I'm probably gonna have to call Nick at Glazes and have him help me figure them out, because there's just some things I just don't know how to do or how to make work. One is, as you can tell, I'm fighting the way it plays big time, and it's because I ended up going with these Music City saddles, which are great because I could line up the strings over the pole pieces better, get a better sound over the Filtertron. But I can't get the action low enough. The barrels are all the way down on the tailpiece of the tremolo, and I can't get them any lower, and they really need to be lower, and I need to be able to radius the saddles, adjust them. So that's a big problem, number one. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do about that, unless I can take some material off the bottom of these saddles or something. I don't know. I could have gone with the Strat saddles, but the spacing would have been too wide for this pickup, and I don't think it would have sounded very good. It'd be too far away from the magnets. So there's that problem. Another problem is, you know, sometimes these aftermarket parts don't line up with standard, you know, stock things if you're trying to mate them together. And this block is just a Fender Strat block, and I tried to put this plate on it to get these 3 saddles going, and the trem hole doesn't line up perfectly with the trem hole on the block, so I can't get the bar in. So I can actually probably fix that, I think, and get the Dremel out and just widen that hole a little bit so I can get my bar in there. And this neck really should live on this other guitar. I just wanted to get it on here to see if I could make a sound with this thing and see if it was worth pursuing, which I think it is. I think it could be a cool guitar. It certainly has the clanky sound that I had in my head, which is, you know, mission accomplished on that. There's just making it play is going to be a bit of a mountain. But if anyone can do it, Nick can. Now I had some questions about the nuts on these aftermarket necks. I've tried for years to, I don't know enough to really make a nut and put it on the guitar and get it properly cut in the whole bit. I just haven't gone down that hole, and Nick is so good at doing that, so I'll have him do that on that neck, this other neck that will eventually go on here. So, you know, as always, these things are never as easy as just bolting the parts together. There's always something fighting you, and sometimes they come together and sometimes they don't, and that's just the nature of, you know, not being a luthier and not being, you know, a mass production or even a small production shop where you have all the proper tools and everything is cut, you know, beautifully and precisely to marry together. So, you know, just so you guys know, like, there's always some kind of pain in the ass with building these things or putting them together. But when they do come together, and you know, there is a sense of achievement that you get, and sort of like excitement that you've, you know, bolted something together yourself and figured it out, and they, you know, every now and then they sound really good. The Bender, my Bender Telly, I love that guitar. It sounds great. It works great. I can get it to play perfectly in tune and get it to feel the right way. That one worked out. This one is still a few moves away. Say it's got a really cool fat sustain, which is a nice surprise. I didn't know if that was going to be in the box. One of the comments on the last video was about these 2-note things, where to start and how to, you know, how to make them work, how to think of them. So I'm going to look at that real quick. And I was thinking about it. If you took, three A shapes, right? And if you started with this low one, 1, 3, 5, and then the A that we all know and love, 5, 1, 3. And then if you also connected this one, which some of you may or may not know, it's a nice one to have in the bank. It's this shape with an E and A on the 5th fret on top. Okay? If you took the 2-note thing and you start a semitone down from each note. So the first move is and you just kept it that simple. Start stretching it out. That one is. I might play that one like that. So there's a way that you can thread together, and then obviously the 2-note thing. Then you can start using those half-note bends. You can use those with the double stops too. And if you want to keep working on the 2-note thing, instead of bending like single notes, try to find the 2-note double stop. So like, instead of, try. I heard Vince Gill do that one day and I was like, God, that's so cool. So, and then as you get into the 2-note thing, you'll realize that right there under your hands are A to D, G, and then you can thread together, that'd be like a D, G, A. 1, 4, flat 7, 1. And then you just figure out all the combinations to, it's like half arpeggiating the chord and half not just doing that, but finding the variations. heard right there, that is the fundamental difference between this and a regular telly bridge sound, is the thick low mid. Anyway, this thing is hard to play, but it's gonna be great. They're always shitty when you get started. So, just to get back to that two-note thing. Once you get those threaded together, and like I call it adventuring, like really, like play around with it. It's supposed to be fun, right? So like, find all the little different ways you can play it, and eventually it'll be like, you won't feel like you're playing the lick you're trying to play. It'll be more like subconscious kind of playing, like in the moment, where maybe you've never played that thing before, but you know it's going to work because you know where you're going and you know what's under your fingers. I mean, I feel like that's so much of my sort of, weird style or approach that I have to playing. A lot of what I play I've never even played before, but I got a pretty good idea that it's going to work because I can look at the fretboard and know that where all these shapes are, if I at least land around there, I'm going to be close. Like, I've never played that before. And then you make little motifs out of them. Once you find them, you keep messing with all the little different ways you can do it. One guy I used to listen to a lot was Pete Anderson. He played on and produced all those Dwight Yoakam records. And he had this really, like a unique way of playing those sort of like nonchalant country bends. That stuff is like if you, it's all like it's arpeggiating to a bend, I guess. it's all that stuff is, you know, gets silly and crazy, I know, but it's fun to do. And, you know, in the setting of like playing old school hillbilly country music, you know, Merle Haggard or like, you know, Ernest Tubb or like any of that old 50s and 60s country and swing music. It's fun. It's just a fun style to mess around with. I know, you know, there's ways to make that quirky country stuff work inside of any genre, really. And when it does come out of the blue, it's sort of like I don't know, it's like an element of energy and sort of surprise that can be a cool thing to have in your, you know, in your arsenal of hot licks. And getting all your right hand stuff going, you know, moving that right hand around your position wise and kind of coloring that way while you're playing, especially that low stuff. Anyway, there you go. This thing is, I think it's going to be a good guitar. We'll see. Like, yeah. I hope it is. Spent enough hours trying to make it play so far. That's it. I hope you guys doing great, and send any questions you got, and I'll try to answer them. That's about all I know. Guthrie's playing at the 5 spot tonight from 8 to 10, Guthrie Trap Trio. The 5 spot's in East Nashville, and it's a cool room. It sounds really good down there, and it's a good vibe. I've been playing there for years, 20 odd years. And so if you're in town and you want to go hear some blazing, unbelievable musical guitar playing, instrumental music, go down there and check that out. What else is going on? I think that's about it. I'm probably gonna fire myself from doing too much else to this guitar and see if Nick can save it, make it playable. I do love the sustain of this thing, man. There's something about that. It's pretty, I don't have anything else that does that. Anyway, see you guys soon. Have a good week. I'll try to get one more of these over the line if I can, maybe one on Friday. It's my son's birthday tomorrow. He's 10, which just seems impossible, but he's gonna be 10. We're gonna go to Rock and Dough, which is pizza and bowling. Kids love that. And that'll be fun. All right, see you guys soon.